Hey guys, this is my patch tier list for 7.22 for jungle. I'm gonna go through everything. Offer free low coaching. Um, in the description below is the link to my coaching thing or whatever. Low coaching on my profile. And I'm a Diamond 5 player. My OPGG is in the link below. I'm gonna go through every champion while they where they are. Cho'Gath, there's no champion in the game that has the ability to one shot like he does. You're an obnoxious tank. 67k health. Cho'Gath is not something you know. It's not like an uncommon thing. Your Q is a huge knockup. W is a huge silencer. He's a slow. You have really solid ganks. You have really solid objective control with his ult, and it also benefits you. Jarvan. I'm going to cover Jarvan and Khan the same thing. I think Jarvan and Khan are really good because they have really good versatility built into their kits. Jarvan, if you're ahead, same with Khan. You go Shadow Assassin. Jarvan, you can build full damage. You get ahead, you can snowball out of control. If you're even or behind, you go Darken, or you just build tank with Jarvan. Xin Zhao with press the attack is really strong. Your gank's really strong due to your engagement a point and click, not taking really any skill. You just have to get close enough to the enemy champ. Maokai is a really obnoxious jungler with heavy CC. Everything in his kit is a CC. And with his passive, sorry about that, and with his passive, you can stay alive for a extremely long period of time. Ezreal, Klepto Ezreal, it doesn't really matter what you sacrifice in raw stats instead of going other keystones because Klepto, you'll be an item or two ahead when you're behind, and you'll be 2 items or 3 items ahead when you're ahead. The raw item advantage is really good. With Klepto, you do fall off in the later stages of the game, but early to mid, you're just going to be so dominant. I already covered Khan. Twitch, I think Twitch is really good, especially at lower MMR. People are not going to be expecting you to, not going to know how to really play against it, especially in higher. I mean, in higher MMR, he still is good. You come in, you're just really a fucking nuisance to the enemy laner. Rek'Sai, I'm gonna cover Rek'Sai and Zac in the same breath because they both have these nice ganking routes where Rek'Sai can come through Raptor, so can Zac really efficiently. Zac is a bit better in it than Rek'Sai is, but Rek'Sai can kind of snowball out of control or go tank. And Zac is more of a tanky, has more CC for his team. He's more of a team player than Rek'Sai is because Rek'Sai you can just snowball out of control with. Shyvana, if you're going to play Shyvana, you need to get dragons to make use of her passive. If you don't, you basically don't have a passive. Press the attack is really good on her. Udyr, basically running sim. Press the attack is also really good on him. But the only problem with Udyr is 1 inch of CC, you're fucking dead. Bai with her ult and her, I don't know what her, but the ability where she charges forward or gloves is really good. With her ult, you can't really avoid it. It's really nice. Press the attack master Yi is just making Yi more of an aged champ, especially in lower MR. Lower MR, he's probably a really good pick. Zac, already covered him. Wukong, I'm going to cover Wukong and Shaco in the same breath because I should have done too much Wukong and Shaco, but Wukong and Shaco, they can kind of go invisible and they're really unexpected. As long as they're in a ward in the bush, they can kind of come out of nowhere and surprise you, which is really good in lower MR due to the fact that there's no counterplaying when somebody just jumps on you except to flash. And with Shaco, you'll be feared. With Wukong, if he has it all, that's he's gonna knock you up, most likely fucked. Warwick can clear Dragon at level 3, so if there's an Inferno up, that's really nice. Also, he's really good ganks with his R. He also has a fear. Evelyn. Evelyn is kind of one of them snowball junglers, but can also scale decently well into the mid and late. With her passive, she offers really good ganks, and with a huge buff to it, I think she's becoming a really good champion for jungle. Gragas, I probably should have put him at A. His ult gives him good playmaking. His Q and E are really good for ganks. Hecarim and Predator is atrocious to play against. I want to kill myself when I see this champion pick with Predator. You'll be ganking people with 800 move speed. There's not much way of countering that. Kha'Zix with Electrocute, really good. His kit works really good with Electrocute, being able to proc it extremely efficiently. And he's really good at just snowballing out of control. But if you don't snowball out of control, you're not going to be worth as much as some other junglers would. It doesn't scale as well into the mid and late. Elise, more of an early carry jungler. She's more better for a higher MMR. Lower MMR, not so much, because lower MMR games tend to last so fucking long. Nidalee, I think, fares well during almost every stage of the game. She falls off towards the later part, in my opinion, but nobody can roam around the jungle or invade like she can. Orange Jungle, I think Orange Jungle is really good because you're kind of this obnoxious tank, but you also have really high damage numbers with him getting buffed this patch. I think he's really becoming a really good jungler in my opinion. I think jungle is where you're supposed to play him. I've seen a lot of people playing him Orange Jungle, and it's actually really strong. Lee Sin, is at an A because he really falls off after level 14, and he's basically a kickbot at that point, so that's why I put him at A, but he still is a really good early game jungler, better for a higher MMR than he is lower MMR. Rengar is not as good as Kha'Zix, although they're kind of in the same, I'll just cover Rengar and Nocturne in the same thing. Both these characters rely on snowballing. If they don't snowball, they're pretty fucking useless. Rammus, you're picking for heavy AD matchups. If you're picking for heavy AD matchups, you'll probably be very well off, to be honest. He really is one of those champions that's for a specific type of team comp, and he's more of a counter pick. Galio has really good ganks with his ultimate, and giving an ADC or mid laner 50% damage reduction late game is no joke. Also has really good ganks with his EW. He has stun, a knockup, and a taunt, which is really solid. Also has decent damage numbers. You can go tank or AP, which is a light. You can either snowball or go tank. Shaco, already covered him and Wukong together. Sejuani, I think Sejuani is still a good pick, even though being gutted by a lot of nerfs. She still, I think, is sitting at a 52% win ratio, which is kind of outrageous, even though how much she got gutted. I do think she is still a solid pick with so much CC in her kit, and she has medium damage, but her ult allows her to, catch people out. Fiddlesticks, I think Fiddlesticks is one of them picks that need to snowball. Same with Graves, same like. Amumu, every player in Bronze and Gold favorite jungler. He's really easy to play. His Q offers really good ganks, and it's good for team fighting and whatnot, getting a team stun down. Olaf is his champion that if you don't burst him down really quickly, can be really obnoxious and kind of gun down your whole team because it all makes him where you cannot be stunned. If he snowballs, GG well played, you lost the game. Echo Jungle is really safe to play due to the fact that at level 6 he can kind of just ult away and he's gone. He also offers decent gank, and he has really high base damage numbers. Shin Jungle, I really like Shin Jungle. I probably should have put it at A, to be honest, due to the fact that Shin Jungle is so solid. Because let's say you're in bot lane, top lane, this matter. The enemy opponent dives you and their jungle's not around. Shin Jungle can go right in there. He can ult on you, give you basically an empowered barrier, and he can also help you out afterwards, which is just so solid. Diana is one of these picks that need a snowball, but she doesn't snowball. She's basically fucking a bot. Jax is not meant for the jungle, but he still has pretty decent ganks with his E stun, and he scales really well into the mid to late, being a really good split pusher. TF jungle is actually so fucking disgusting to play against due to the fact that you kind of have so much map pressure with this champion. You can kind of just TP out of nowhere the gold card and just shit on somebody. Really good for running bot early. Poppy, basically just a super tank. Still not as tanky as Cho due to the fact that Cho is age champ. But Poppy, her W mid to late can give her up to 100 or more armor MR, which is fucking atrocious. Her W. Volibear, basically bootleg Udyr. Shit Udyr basically is what this champion is. You take Udyr, make everything that makes Udyr good, take it out, and then make Volibear the shit champ he is. I don't even know what Volibear other abilities are except for the one he runs up to you, because Volibear isn't played in my elo because he's a shit champ. Don't play Volibear at all. I should have probably put him at the F tier, not really, but probably like B tier. Due to Volibear being just like all you have to do is stun him. Like that's all. Like it's over. Like the gank ends. No gank. What is a gank? Like he's just a shit jungler in my opinion. Nunu doesn't really fit in with any of the keystones at the moment, so he doesn't, he just doesn't fit right now. Urgot Jungle, if you're on a troll, I guess Urgot Jungle's okay. He has decent clear. The ganks are okay with his Q being pretty hard to dodge now. Pantheon has pretty solid ganks, to be honest, especially once it hits level 6, he can be pretty fucking obnoxious to play against. His W, really skilled ability. I like how they put a lot of skill to a point click stun. That is really solid. So you can what you can do is you can go into lane, press the W button once you get close enough, QE, proc that electrocute, do half their health. You ain't aiming. You don't have to aim. Like, you don't even have to aim. You just play with your feet. Real solid champ. Teemo Jungle. This is probably the most troll pick on here. Teemo Jungle doesn't have the best clear. It's not fucking atrocious, but it's definitely not that great. His ganks are pretty fucking dog shit. He just doesn't really offer, like, top lane team is a lot better. He doesn't really offer that much to your team. Definitely wouldn't play this champ, but if you are gonna play it, like, I can't even list what he does. Like, you could war the river, so like you could like shroom the river, so like the enemy jungler would have a harder time. And you could like do some invade shit too. Like right when the blue buff spawns, you go invisible there, put a shroom there, and then if they do it, if they're dumb enough, especially if you're low on MR, you just get the kill and the blue buff, which would be pretty solid. Okay, thanks for watching my Simple 22 tier list. Like I said, I got free low coaching in the description, link below. Same my OPGG, link below. Diamond 5 player. Thanks for watching, guys.